Well, good afternoon, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret here from Orchids and Garden in England, and these are the big dahlias that have had to be brought round to the back here, and the reason being, of course, we're under a heat advisory, and I said to Keith, dahlias, excuse me, like the sun, but these are in plastic pots, and unfortunately the roots will react quite badly when it comes to the heat. So we've brought them here. This is where we sit, this is our table, and so this is north facing. Sorry, it isn't north facing, this is west. I'll show you which is north, but just let me back up first of all to be able to turn around for you. That's the Cymbidium. That's an amaryllis, and this is one of the ferns. This is the Hart's Tongue fern. Right, so if I gently swing round now and lift you in that direction, that's north. So this is a centre bed, and everything in the garden yesterday was fed and watered, because my idea is that at least if your plants are hydrated before the heat, then they won't be as stressed when the heat starts, which is tomorrow here. It's very warm now. This is this garden here. There we go. The bees love this. I've been out here yesterday, which was very pleasant. But of course now, this is the first time outside today. Look at those petunias. Keith's been deadheading them. He can't believe it. He says, a deadhead. He says, and then an hour later, he says, I go back, he says, and he wants deadheading again. But these absolutely adore this weather. It'll all change on Wednesday. I'm going to squeeze in here. There we go. All these all got fed and watered yesterday. And we've got next door, we've got blackbirds nesting. So if I just gently, there. So that's that area. These are flowered this year. Yeah. Yellow ones and black ones. Those are those funny lilies where they never really open, and they've got a green outer leaf and then they've got a black centre. I think the only one who likes this hot weather is Ali. So I've been up into the grow room and I've watered everything today. The aces, it's affecting the aces, this warm weather. They just do not like it. Even this, the hydrangeas, they don't particularly like the hot weather. And there's one that's in the ground. But I throw grey water onto these as much as I can. All the grasses, they've been fed and watered. It's lovely and quiet today. It's because it's too darn hot. Looks as though we're on the second flush for that rose. This is that beautiful hydrangea. And I said to Keith, I don't know whether we might have to cover this up, because some of the hydrangeas do not like direct sunlight. So we'll just have to see. There we go. That's the back end of the pond, of course. I had to put some slug pellets down here for this dahlia, but then I said to Keith, it suddenly dawned on me, I don't think it's slugs, because they haven't attempted to go for the slug pellets. I think pigeons have been on there. Darn pigeons. Anyway, whew, I do not like this hot weather. This one's watering, Luke. I should really cut that and bring it in. I don't know if that's a zinnia or a gazania. Oops. Right. Whew, I don't know what the temperature is here, but it's certainly extremely hot. That's the garden bed. Even these have to be watered. And, some of the geraniums I put in the garden. Already that standard rose is feeling the effect of that heat. Look at this. Santa Cruz, this begonia is. Absolutely lovely. And then these lovely black petunias, and I think that's a zinnia. As opposed to these, which are gazanias, she says. Some more gerania. Hydrangeas, sorry. Got another one here. Oh, that lily smells absolutely gorgeous. So if we walk around this way, this is the back end of the pond area. Oh, we're going into shade now, that's lovely. Some more lilies, yet to open. I've made a coffee, so I'm going to bring it out and sit out here, because it feels lovely. This is this area. Perennial sweet pea here, cascading through this huge flax. Oh, I feel better now. Look at the big ginger lily. And then, of course, these are the baskets. And these are all in these little pots, the little begonias. We'll probably leave it till about 8 o'clock tonight before we come out and do some watering. If not, we'll have to get up early in the morning and do the watering then. Tomorrow it's expected to rise into the high 70s, and then by Tuesday we're going to be 38°C. I mean, these do very well here because they get the morning sunlight, and then the sun passes over, and look at that one over there, and they get respite for the rest of the day. It's a nice colour. Some more. It'll come to me. Like a panther's. I knew it'd come to me. It's this hot weather. It's terrible. I don't know how those cope. Oh, can you see this corner? This is where the Lavatera grew. Well, it's still growing, but Keith has lowered it. And I'll take you through this way as we enter. Now I shan't be long this way because it's just too hot, because we're entering the southern part, south facing part of the garden. Keith's trimmed that. There we go, see? Excuse the traffic noise. So there's the area under our window. Keith's inside watching cricket. There we go. And of course, this is where the dahlias were before. And let's walk over here. So it's really open, this area, this flax here. That'll enjoy the sun now. Tucked underneath this contorted hazel. The lilies, the big lilies are going over now. Oh, I shall be glad when that rain comes on Wednesday. It's supposed to be raining 24 hours for us. Now whether it will do, I don't know. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. So that's this part of the garden in the shade. Well, it's in the shade now. Thank you for joining me. If you're in England, stay hydrated. Close out curtains. That's what the advisory is. Stay as cool as you can. Now, take care. Bye-bye now.